morning. Good morning, little stink. Good morning. How are you? Oh, you're happy, aren't you? You can do some ice fishing?
It's like a really strong spud bar.
Yeah. This is it. My first official step on safe ice, semi-safe ice. What do we got?
Safe.
Oh, it's taking out the axe. There you go. Getting at it. What do we got?
Oh, that's a terrible clump.
Is that what we're walking on today?
Yeah, what is that?
That's at least 30 inches. So you guys have not probably seen me film on the ice in quite some time. This is quite a different scenario opposed to what I'm used to doing in Dallas. I don't think Dallas has any safe ice yet, so I had to go all the way up to Northern Illinois. I'm fishing with my good high school buddy, Sam Dice. You've seen him in so many videos, and so many Perch videos. You guys know this dude very well. And on his way in the distance is Chris. How many times have you been out? 3 or 4?
Like third.
Third. It's still pretty early ice in Northern Illinois, so we're taking it easy today. I'm pumped. Stay tuned, stick with us, and enjoy. Okay, I'm just gonna pop holes here. I really don't need to find much. Where would you suggest starting? We had...
It's like the weed edges, like, and then over there we were seeing fish. In
That's
that
deep.
cove, and then along the edges.
Okay. Let the ice fishing season begin, baby. All right, let's get after it. 3 hours later, we're actually on the ice doing some work. Got some dead stick rod set up, basically, which is just like a live minnow on a rod that isn't moving. Got it hovering over the hole. Got one over there. Wait for that puppy to go down. And then I'm gonna jig with just some spikes, which are like little tiny maggots, and a jig head, a little tungsten jig head. For ice fishing, tungsten is key. I'm fishing 19 feet of water. Look how close I am to the bank. Look at this. I'm like probably 25 feet, maybe 30 feet off the bank. And we're working with some seriously deep water here. Cool thing about ice fishing, the reason why I like it so much is it's usually always a multi-species deal. Usually. Like we right now could catch perch, we could catch crappie, we catch bluegill, we catch bass, catfish, carp, like anything is up for grabs when using like ice fishing gear, like a little tiny jig head with wax worms on it. The bigger the better on the small rods. I mean, catching bluegill and crappie of course is fun, but the main reason why we're out here is to catch bass. We may even move here, I don't know. We just have to like look for fish right now. If we don't find fish and we're out, we dip. Next spot. Little fish. There's fish. We got fish. We're marking them. The biomass is here. The biomass. Oh my God. The biomass. Oh, hooked up. What do we got? Perch. This is what we were trying to stay away from. There's a lot of little perch in here. This is not good. I feel like I'm back in Navy Pier catching micro perch. Ugh, nothing like trying to dig into a micro perch's mouth on a day where it's like -2 degrees. Oh, there we go. First ice fish of the season. Not the one I wanted to be, but I'll take a little perch. That is not even a hot dog size. That's like a little, what are those little things called? Pig in a blanket size? Yeah. Oh boy. They are loaded. It'd be one thing if they were like at the very least like 7 inches. But they're always this size. Well, I'm out of here. Anytime I find a mini perch, I'm out. Oh, I got a good mark. Ooh. That was fierce. Hope it's not what I think it is. Oh no, it is what I think it is. It's so small, I didn't even think it was on. Great. Like, what is even going on? It's like a nursery over here, man. I'm playing freaking babysitting these little perch. You're like lucky size. There we go. Yeah, it might not be a perch. Let me guess, it's a freaking perch. Hold on, what's going on here? My guide's froze up. Or what's frozen? Something's frozen here. Come up here, little perchy. Oh no, it's a bluegill. We got the multi-species action going on. That came out of 15 feet of water. Well, I can't complain. I asked for no more dinky perch, and I got no more dinky perch. It's just dinky bluegill now. Kind of a dinky trend. The crazy thing is, in the summertime, you see a lot of really big perch here, a lot of really nice bass. In the wintertime, it's like, oh, it's just the only little ones that want to feed. It makes 0 sense to me. So for those of you guys who really aren't like too into ice fishing, or if you live down south and you're fortunate enough not to have to deal with this BS, what I'm doing right now is I'm just looking for fish. Ice fishing is so weird because you have to think about it in this sense. You can't cover as much water as you would usually open water fishing. I know that may sound obvious, but the thing is, like, it's not like you're making casts. You're working with an area that is legitimately this big. Sometimes that area is a little bit bigger with clearer water, but most of the time you have to move a lot. Like on average, if you're on a big lake, you may have to drill like you know, 50 to 100 to 200 to like 300 holes before you finally find an area with good fish. It's not like you're making a really long cast and bringing that bait back in and covering all this water. You're just pinpointing a specific area, working that area, seeing if there's any fish there, then leaving quickly. I think the biggest key sometimes is just cutting your losses. Like, even though the spot may seem good, like it's right depth, there's weeds down there, there's rocks on there. If you're not getting luck in an area that looks good, it's probably time to move. There's just no fish here, because if there's fish there, they would have probably seen your bait bit and you would have had a fish come up through the hole. But you know, if you're not seeing any luck, you keep moving, keep drilling holes. But that's what I like to do, and that's what ice fishing is all about. It's all about moving. By the way, if you do live down south, I would not advise ice fishing. It's fun, but it's not that fun. I'd rather be sipping a freaking pina colada, sitting on the beach, watching the waves crash, opposed to wondering if I can feel my toes or not, which, by the way, I can't. As much as I love to dangle with some squeaky perch, I think we're gonna head on out. We're dipping. Holy nips. It is cold out there. It is so freaking cold. Chris just left, but Sam and I are going to, oh, my jaw's frozen. But Sam and I are gonna continue on. We're gonna fish the spot that we haven't fished since, when's the last time we fished here? High school, for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a long time. And this place actually ice fishes better than open water fishes. Like, when we used to come here ice fish, we used to catch more bass on the ice than we did open water, with a few exceptions. We used to fish this place a lot. It used to be like the ice fishing hub when we were in high school, and we're just not getting back to it. Like, oh, it is brutal out there. I went to lick my reel to get some ice off. That was a dumb decision. Stuck to the reel. My nose is leaking. We're at the third pond right now. This is gonna be sweet. I'm actually really pumped to fish here. We've gone straight to our original little corner. This is kind of like the deepest spot in the whole little pond area. The whole pond area. This is like the deepest spot in the pond. Sam's gonna rip a few holes in this vicinity. A lot of good bass in here. We suspect there might be some pike, but never caught any, and there's some decent crappie too. We used to get some good crappies here. Woo! Let's do it. Dice. Rod, fish. Get him. Go. Get him. Oh, buddy. Get him. Oh, is he gone? Is he on still? Is he going? Is he gone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what we were looking for. Was it loose? Why did he pull it? Was it frozen? Ooh, buddy, that's what we want. Sam just had a nice pull, nice steady pull on the minnow rod, which means it's I'm guessing it's probably a big bass. Ooh, my heart's pounding. What are you in right now?
11.
11.
Right on
That
top
sounds
of
right,
some
11.
weeds, yeah.
I want that rod to go off next right there. Go off. It's your turn. And then your turn. Oh, I want all of them to go off at once. I want there to be mayhem. Straight chaos. Get him. He's on. Ooh, he's running. He's so tighten. Oh my god. He's on. He's still on?
Doesn't feel huge.
Doesn't feel huge. It's pulling drag pretty deep.
Yeah, but I mean, it was so loose.
It's giving you what for? Do you need an assistant or you got it?
Oh, too loose. This reel is.
Dude, you're killing me.
This reel is something
It's a good
else.
fish. It's not a bad
definitely
fish.
Good
it's a
fish.
bass, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad. There we go. That's what
Look
we're
at
after.
it, fell
Ooh,
right
just
out. Just
popped
popped
out.
right out. That's what we've been trying to do. These fish love the dead stick. That's a little guy for this lake, honestly. Yeah. I just adjusted that minnow. I'm sitting on a little bit of weeds here, and I just pulled the minnow up a little bit. So maybe we'll try that with the other rods.
Were you farther off the bottom?
This one I just pulled it farther off the bottom, so.
Pretty fish.
Yeah.
Looks like a spring largie with a bunch of grass.
Oh yeah, he's definitely chilling in the weeds. So we're gonna give this guy a rinse and
there he is.
Let him get back. Oh, he's fired up.
Sweet. Nice.
Wow.
That's
that
what we
thing
wanted.
barely popped.
Yeah. Oh, that's the fish we've been after all day. Such a difficult fish sometimes to get this time of year. Largemouth, they don't get super active depending on where you're at, and we are still kind of in the early ice stages, so these fish are just now easing into this cold weather bite. I don't really blame them for being a little bit minnow shy today. With that being said, we still think we can get some more. That's the second time Dice's rod has gone off. He was a little bit higher off the bottom. I think maybe some of these fish are pushed off the bottom more than we think. Okay, so I think what we need to do is bring these minnows up a bit. My two rods are on the bottom, so I maybe need to crank those up a few, and that's maybe all that we need to get some more bites. Solid though, love it. Flammy D with the first large of the day. Absolute money. Oh, that one got smoked. That's a fish. Yep, Shiner's getting smoked. Yep, we'll let him run. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, Real slow.
Real
Feed
slow.
out some line. Feed out some line while you're grabbing.
I think I'm just, okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, oh, oh. She's running with it, Sammy. Give her hell. There we go. Come on. Woo, hooked up. I'm hooked up to my first decent fish of the day. Definitely not a hot dog perch.
Dude, he is way
Yeah,
out.
he was going.
Out.
Here he comes. Ooh, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's not bad. Oh, he's just, look how he's barely hooked, barely hooked. Look at that. That's a good one.
Yeah, there's a good.
That's not a bad fish. That's what we're used to when we come out here, is catching fish like this. Okay, so I feel like once I start talking, the rod's gonna go off. I let that fish run, what, for probably like 20 yards maybe, 15, or is that is that exaggerating?
I couldn't.
He ran for a while.
But
The
yeah,
point
he
is, the fish ran for a while. You would have thought a fish with a big shiner in its mouth would have like swallowed it. Look where that hook's at. Like just barely hooked. Good largemouth. Good stuff, man. Awesome fish. My first LMB through the ice. Hopefully we get some more. We still have plenty of daylight left. Maybe put some more shiners out. He definitely liked that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Back she goes, all catch and release.
God, my hands may be cold, but that felt good. It's so cool to come back to an old spot like this and catch the same to similar fish you were catching just a few years ago. It's good. That one came on a bigger shiner opposed to the little minnow that Sam was using earlier. Oh my God, no way.
No way.
Dude, just dropped it down. It's already got a fish on there. I'm playing with the drag. Shit.
He's on.
Yeah, he's on. As I was checking, oh, it's a big crappie. Oh, good crappie. What in the hell, dude? I'm like playing with the drag and I keep putting line down. I'm like, why is this thing not stopping? Like, why am I not hitting bottom? And there was a freaking crappie on the, that's so sick. That's the other fish species we've been out here for.
Look at the colors on that one.
Yeah,
Dude. The
that's
blues.
a pretty fish, dude. He had that thing in his mouth for like easily a minute. I'm sitting here just ripping drag out, wondering why the hell I haven't hit bottom yet. I don't really necessarily love catching these things in open water, but for some reason through the ice, they're just so much fun to catch. It's about a 12-incher. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, classic slab through the ice. I think this is a productive hole. Sweet. That was so quick. I wonder if maybe, because that's closer to yours. Yeah.
We can get some crappies out here.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just gonna get a little warm here.
Getting even hot up out here.
Oh, got some ice in the gloves. Feels fresh. Oh, getting warmed up on the little buddy. Make sure I can feel my nuts again. Oh. That's going in the hole.
Still hot?
She dropped it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that was a screamer. What the heck? Oh no, she's still on, She's still on, Dice. Oh, she's off.
No.
What the f? No, that's the ice. That was a bass. That was a big bass. God, that was a screamer. Holy smoke. Did you see the line peeling off the freaking spool? That was vicious. That rod just went straight down. That was a big bass. Oh my God. That would have been a freaking fireworks show too. That would have been a nice finale. God. Oh, I'm on. Good one. Yeah. Came out of nowhere. I think we might have a largie, that or a giant crappie. I hope it's a giant crappie. Oh, it's a little largie.
There we go.
Nice. Woo! Dude, that's a near buster beater fish. So last minute. God, I love how pretty they are in the winter too. You'd think in the winter time when all that grass dies down there, they look pale and ugly, but this is such a beautiful fish. Sam and I are gonna dip out of here in like 10 minutes. And this guy just decided to show up out of literally nowhere. Ate the little minnow and just ran with it. That was a fun fight. See icicle bass. I'm on. There we go. Hooked up. Oh man. Woo! Another largie. This hole's got him. Well, that's it. That's all she wrote. This is the final bass of the day for me. What a bang up day out in the ice. I didn't think I was gonna do this good. I didn't think either of us were gonna do this good. Made for a pretty good day of fishing. Nothing like some largies and some bunch of hot dog perch, a bluegill, and a nice crappie. All right, Final release of the day.